Guys, welcome back to Wheels and Wood. Now I told you in the last video that this video was going to cover the spray foam install. But I lied to you. I'm going to call a mulligan here because we got some exciting news, and that news is that tomorrow the electric company is coming to put in a pole and hook this house up to the grid, which means we'll be able to get our work done without having that nasty generator running in the background, creating all that racket and annoying the neighbors. I'm going to catch as much footage tomorrow as I can without being in the way of the installers. So hopefully I'm able to grab enough that we can kind of walk through the whole process together and document it here for you guys. So stick with us. Let's go ahead and get this electric installed. Alright, so inside we've got the panel mounted. It will be a flush mount, as you can see. It's a square D QO panel. Again, we've got our two hots, our neutral, and we've got the bus bar in. That is the ground wire going out to the grounding rod. And then, of course, we've got the ground wire here going out to the meter box that I'm still in the process of running. So we're doing a flush mount, so the first thing we wanted to do is get the conduit in place. We were hoping that would line up in the middle of a rib. It didn't, but that's okay. So we've got the box mounted that is screwed into the purlins on the back side of the metal siding. Wait. I don't like that. That looks ugly. That screw in that corner is going to drive me crazy. I can't have it hanging out there. Let's go ahead and rip that thing off. Let's do it right this time. So I went to the big box store and got some unistrut material here, and it's the same depth as the rib that's in the panel. So we're able to mount that securely to the wall, and it's actually lagged into the 2x6 purlins that the steel is attached to on the other side. So that's super stable. It's not going to go anywhere. And that allows us to mount the box to the unistrut on this side and have it completely solid, and there's no chance that that thing's ever going to move. Alright guys, so we got the meter base installed on the side of the building here. We've got our two hot, our neutral, and our ground connected to it. We got our conduit in place, clamped down, and we're dug down about 14 inches below ground here. So the electrical inspector came out and blessed the installation there. So right on schedule, these guys showed up with trailers full of equipment. They're taking off the trencher now. They've got the Kubota mini excavator, and they're burying the electrical conduit a little over 3 foot below the surface here, which is great. That means if we trench, there's very low chance we're ever going to hit it. Right now, what they're doing is you see the post hole auger going right there. They are digging the hole to set the pole. And at this point, the conduit's in place. The excavator's kind of backfilling that. You see him up there working on the lines, prepping to actually set the pole. And this part here I thought was pretty cool. So they hooked this pole up to the crane, just walked that into place and dropped it right in the hole. With the pole in place, they're able to go ahead and mount the transformer now to the side of the pole, so that's what they're working on here. You see them raising it up with the crane. At this point, they've got their connections made to the meter box as well, so everything on our end is set. It's really just a matter of flipping the switch, so to speak. So watch them use that really long pole and just flick it into place. Alright, so with everything on the outside completed, the next step was to go ahead and wire up a receptacle on the inside so that we could actually start making use of the power that those guys hooked us up with. So basically all we're doing here is we're just wiring in one single receptacle in the garage so that we can run some of the power tools off of. We'll come back later and add the additional branch circuits for the bedrooms and the living rooms where we've got the window AC units installed. All right, so we've tied our outlets into the breaker panel. The circuit breaker is installed, the receptacle's installed on the other end. Last thing to do is flip the breaker on and test it to make sure that we've got it wired right. Now, I'm sure most of you watching have probably seen one of these devices before. It fits into your standard 3-prong outlet, and basically there's intelligence in the device. And these 3 lights here at the bottom, the white one, the amber one, and the red one, they will light up in a certain pattern based off of how you've got your outlet wired. Now, if they're correct, we're going to see the red one and the orange one come on. Anything other than red and orange, it's probably not the best day. We need to go back and redo something. So they're super cheap at a hardware store, by the way. I think I picked this one up for like $4.99 or $3.99 years ago. I've been using it ever since. Let's go ahead and head over to the outlet. We'll plug it in and we'll see how we did. All right, so you see we've got our orange light and our red light on, and according to the key up here, those 2 lights on the right-hand side mean that it's correct. So we're good to go. We can plug stuff in and get to work. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the video, but before you go, do us a favor, click that like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, and follow along with us as we build the rest of this house out. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day.